Good morning, LMP, and welcome to our 56th show and the first one of 2017. Today, we take a look at the things around the Orlando area, play a new popular game, and bring you all your soccer highlights. GNN starts now.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Hello, LMP. I'm Mitch Wigginton. Before we get started, do you want to be in the National Honor Society? Any 8th to 11th graders that are interested in joining the National Honor Society come to a meeting after school on Wednesday, January 18th in the cafeteria. They will go over the requirements to be in the NHS. Now, for our first story, we decided to take our cameras outside of the school to show you some fun things that you might want to do in the Orlando area. Here are Lee and Peter at one of Orlando's newest attractions.
Good morning, LMP. Today, we bring you to Orlando's newest attraction, the Orlando Eye. We talked to David Driscoll to find out more.
There's 30 capsules on the eye. It's 400 feet tall. It took about 2.5 years to build the eye. There are actually 4 Coke capsules on board. We call them our surprise and delight capsules because there's only 4 of them. And it just, wherever you're standing in line, if you happen to get on the Coke capsule, you get that. But if not, sorry, maybe next time. I think let alone the height is enough to everybody sees it from wherever they are. But also I think the fact that we use it for the lights on the eye, we use those for special occasions. We do it for the election. We did it red, white, and blue. For the Gay Pride for this weekend, we are doing it in the rainbow colors. And also whenever there's an event, be it good or bad in the world, we try to change the colors of the eye to the country that's affected by it. The fact that we have Disney and SeaWorld and Universal, it just kind of ties all 3 of them together. I think it's just a perfect combination. If you look to the west, you can see all of Disney's properties. If you look to the south, you're looking at SeaWorld. On a really clear day, and we've done this quite a few times in the morning, you can actually see the vehicle assembly building at Kennedy Space Center on the coast. And if you look to the north, then you can see Universal Studios and the new water park that Universal is building. I think just the view itself is worth it. It's worth coming out just to see that. It's also fun to come 2 different times. You can either come at night or during the day. Still like 2 different attractions.
The Orlando Eye is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and is open 10 a.m. to midnight Friday and Saturday. General admission is $20 and Florida resident is $18. For Peter Nikolic on camera, I'm Lee Karlinski, signing off for GNN News.
Call it a new board game or a current internet sensation, Sarah Friedman has more.
Good afternoon, LMP. Since we're all trying to get back to school after winter break, we let LMP students and faculty have some fun on camera. We had them try the Speak Out Challenge, which has become an internet sensation. Players use a mouth guard to impair their speech while they attempt to read tongue-twisting phrases off the game cards. Let's see how our students and faculty stack up.
Hello, niece. Hey, hello, niece. Alright, hello, class.
Friday night is for fun.
Vegan veggie wraps for half price. I got fired from the vegan.
You got a lot. A Haley, a whole, a class.
Why can't we see her talk? It's backwards.
I got it. A Haley, a hundred class.
Watch Lucky Friends play.
Love her sisters.
Learning about wet weather in winter. That's pretty good. That pigeon sent me an emoji. Hideki Hill won't eat on Wednesday.
My best friend Larry has another Harry.
Jose Shetsky and Sarah Rushard. I'm Sarah Friedman, signing off for GNN.
2017 is upon us, and so we thought we would take a look at the 2016 year in review, at least from LMP.
2016 is finally concluded, and we're on the road down 2017. But first, let's take a moment to look back on the past school year. Our schedule was completely revamped, giving us the new block day. We got electives, lots of them. New faculty members were added to our LMP family. The cafe got some interesting food choices. Teachers are starting new chapters in their lives. Miss Morell married Mr. Bina, Mr. Chestnut got married, Miss Sweezy's engaged, and Miss Fisher became Miss Jenkins. Our school has a new headmaster, Mr. Delman. We introduced his 13th grade. Lake Mary Prep has a fancier sign on the top of the upper school, and AP Capstone is a thing. Cameras are now everywhere. Cafeteria drinks are all fun-sized. The library and the cafe were combined, and most importantly, Nick Law finally appeared on camera. I hope you all have a great new year. I'm Eric Pulowski, signing off with Nick Law, Peter Nikolic, and Lee Karlinski for GNN.
Before we get to the highlights, we want to remind everyone of the upcoming senior night for boys soccer and boys basketball. Boys soccer will be January 17th at 6 p.m. versus TFA, and boys basketball will be January 27th at 7 p.m. versus Spruce Creek. Come out and support our teams and these seniors as we honor their last home game. The boys and girls soccer team has been very hard at work over the last couple of weeks. Let's throw it to our team of reporters for a recap of the two recent boys and girls varsity soccer games.
Last Wednesday, January 4th, the boys varsity soccer team came out and held their own against ICS. The Griffins started out slow, ending the half with a score of 0-0. ICS scored the first goal of the night. However, the Griffins came back with Jack Kavanaugh scoring the first goal for the Griffins, followed by Nick Lopez with 2, Moises Barrios with 1 off of a PK, and Hassan Menakia scoring the final goal of the night off of a header. At the end of the night, the guys came out on top, beating ICS 5-3. For Sarah Friedman and Sarah Wishard, I'm Lee Karlinski, signing off for GNN.
Your boys varsity soccer team played against Windermere Prep this past Friday. They were able to maintain control over the ball for the majority of the game and had plenty of very close shots and opportunities. Moises was the first to score a goal with a hard, low shot from outside the 18. Following that, the game picked up in physicality with an angered Windermere. In response, Moises scored another beautiful goal from outside the 18. The team presented many opportunities to score with some powerful crosses from the corners of the field and balls played up to the back line. Jack Kavanaugh endured many hard hits throughout the game. In the last 5 minutes, Alejandro was freed from defense and went on to score the final goal, finishing the game with a 3-0 win for the Griffins. Boys varsity is currently undefeated at home and hopes to continue that streak tonight at 6 p.m. versus Forest Lake and again tomorrow at 6 p.m. against Father Lopez.
The girls varsity soccer team played against ICS last Wednesday at 4 p.m. Both teams started out strong, but fierce defending kept the score tied at 0-0. ICS broke the gridlock with 2 quick goals, but their lead did not last long. Sarah Wishard began our girls' comeback with a masterfully struck penalty kick. Sai completed it with a fast break down the sideline and a beautiful finish to tie the game 2-2. However, it was not enough to beat ICS, with the final score being 8-2. For GNN, I'm Eric Pulowski with Ryan Campbell and Mitch Wigington signing off.
On January 6th, the LMP girls varsity soccer team played a home game against Pine Castle. Through the entire game, LMP was ahead of Pine Castle with many great goals in place throughout the entire game, with everyone in the team playing their own part. The girls' defense was consistent through the game, allowing them to keep the ball for the majority of the game. The final score is 5-0 LMP taking the win, showing that the girls' varsity soccer team should have a great rest of the season.
That's our show for today. Next week, we will have a preview of the Winter Week dress-up days and get our cameras out of the classroom once again. Have a great day and stay classy, LMP.